To illustrate, let's take a look at our sample application. Here we can see a loading experience as the posts are being fetched. And now we can see that the posts have been fetched, but there weren't any to be found. So we'll create one by entering some text into the green input box and hitting the enter button to submit it. At this point, we can see that the post was created, but because it's faded out, we can tell it doesn't actually exist yet. We're just being informed that the request is being processed. And once the post is confirmed to be created by the server, it pops into full color and we can interact with it. Notice that at no point during all these activities were we ever left to wonder what was happening in the application. So why does this matter? And the answer is because applications are like conversations with the user. To illustrate, let's look at a phone conversation between Megan and Blake. So Megan calls up Blake and says, "Hi, I left a number at the office. Can you find it for me? I think it's on my desk." Now, if Blake doesn't respond, Megan is going to be really confused and won't be able to tell whether or not Blake actually heard her request or even whether they're actually connected on the phone. Now, if Blake continues not to communicate and then suddenly says, "Hey, I found the number," that would be a terrible experience. We have phone etiquette specifically because we can't see what the other person is doing. Unless they communicate it to us, we have no idea. We can't even tell if they hear us. So let's look at a better experience. Now when Megan calls up Blake, Blake says, "Sure, let me just finish what I'm working on and I'll walk right over." And when she does walk over, she says, "I don't see it. Let me ask someone else." And then finally, she finds the phone number and gives it to Megan. This is a much better experience. So the takeaway here is that users only know what you tell them. Communication, both visual and written, is critical to obtaining positive user experiences.